Have you ever had that moment, that like heart-stopping, awful feeling? You step outside, you hear the door click shut, reach for your keys, and nothing. They're gone.
Oh, definitely. Or maybe you're trying to open up the shop, early morning and the key just snaps
Yeah.
right in the lock.
Exactly. And that instant panic just washes over you, that sudden like vulnerability, and you just need help right now. It's a horrible feeling, honestly.
It really is. Derails everything.
Well, today we're doing a deep dive into a whole stack of resources about local locksmiths. We're focusing specifically on two really vibrant London boroughs, Brixton and Wandsworth. And these sources, they range from service descriptions to, actual customer feedback. They paint a really interesting picture of what you can expect and maybe what you should expect when you're stuck in one of those moments. Right. So our mission for you today is to pull out the key bits of info from all this. We want you to feel not just informed, but actually, prepared. We'll look at the services on offer, what makes different locksmiths stand out, and the crucial details to look for. Basically, a shortcut to peace of mind for those unexpected lock emergencies.
And what's really fascinating, I think, is how these local services actually present themselves. It's not just, we can fix your lock.
No,
it's more like a promise. Reliability, speed, value.
Yeah.
That's what they're selling. We'll look at the specifics they highlight, the things that really matter when you're in a jam.
Or even just thinking about upgrading security.
Exactly. It's about restoring that sense of security and calm.
Okay, let's unpack this. A key emergency service provider seems to pop up a lot in our sources. Locksmith for London. Looking at both Brixton and Wandsworth, what immediately jumps out about what they're promising? Because like you said, in an emergency, promises matter a lot.
They really do. And the first thing, the absolute standout, is their speed, their response time. They consistently push this 24/7 service with a guaranteed arrival, get this, within 20 minutes in Brixton. That covers SW2, SW9. They even mention places like Brixton Academy, Electric Avenue, Brockwell Park.
Wow, 20 minutes in Brixton. That's ambitious.
It is. It's very specific. It suggests they've really got their logistics sorted for that area.
Yeah, it's not just a vague, we'll get there fast. Naming landmarks helps.
Precisely. And in Wandsworth, it's similar, 20 to 30 minutes. Again, mentioning areas near Wandsworth Common, Southside Shopping Center, the Riverside.
Okay, still very quick.
And this focus on speed, it directly tackles that horrible stress of waiting, doesn't it? Standing outside, maybe it's dark, maybe raining, that wait feels endless. A guaranteed fast response is huge for peace of mind.
Definitely minimizes that vulnerability window. But speed often comes at a price, especially in emergencies. Right. What about the cost? What do the sources say about their pricing? Is it transparent?
That's the other really crucial bit. They're very upfront. Prices start from only $29. And they explicitly state no hidden fees, and this is important, no call-out fees.
Ah, the dreaded call-out fee.
Exactly. So many services sting you with that before they even touch the lock. For Locksmith, for London to say no hidden fees, no call-out fees, well, that builds immediate trust.
Yeah, especially when you're stressed and maybe not thinking completely clearly.
Right. It protects you from potential exploitation.
Yeah.
They even claim, we won't be beaten on price and professionalism. Bold statement.
Very bold. So how do they back that up? Beyond just saying it, you need more than words when it comes to security.
Well, they lean heavily on experience. The sources mention 15-plus years of experience, sometimes over 15 years.
Okay, so they've been around.
And they stress their team is fully certified and insured, vetted, and focused on professionalism and care every time.
Vetted is key. You need to trust who's coming to your door.
Absolutely. It's not just about skill, it's about reliability, accountability. Knowing they're insured and vetted provides that essential confidence.
And what about after the job's done? Is there any kind of guarantee if something goes wrong later?
Yes, and it's quite robust. A 1-year guarantee on all services. In Wandsworth, it specifically says parts and labor.
That's good. Covers both angles.
It offers real peace of mind and lasting security. They promise to come back and fix any issues for free within that year. That's a strong commitment to quality. Shows they stand by their work.
Okay, so they sound pretty comprehensive for emergencies. But it's clearly not just about getting you back inside when you're locked out, is it? What else do they do?
No, exactly. If you look at the bigger picture, they offer a whole suite of services. Lock repairs, replacements, upgrades.
Right.
And interestingly, they specifically mention specializing in UPVC door and window locks.
Ah, yeah, those white plastic frames you see everywhere.
That's them, unplasticized polyvinyl chloride. They're common, but the mechanisms can be a bit different from traditional wooden door locks.
So it shows a specific expertise.
It does. It shows they handle modern stuff too. And they clearly state they serve both commercial and residential needs. So fixing a dodgy lock at home or installing, advanced security solutions for a business.
Okay, covering all bases. The sources also give us some customer feedback, right? What do actual people say? That's always revealing.
It really is. And the testimonials seem to back up the claims. For example, a John D. said, "Fast and professional. I was locked out and they arrived in no time, solving the problem quickly. Highly recommend."
Okay, so that matches the speed promise.
Exactly. It shows they deliver on that critical point in a real situation.
Good. Any others?
Yeah, and MR used them for a different service. "Excellent service. The team installed new high-security locks in my office, and everything is perfect now. Great job."
So that speaks to their commercial work and upgrades.
And then Mike W. mentioned the UPVC thing we talked about. "The best locksmith service I have used. Friendly, efficient, and reliable. They handled my UPVC door lock issue easily."
Friendly and efficient, even with potentially tricky stuff. That's good to hear.
Yeah, these anecdotes really seem to validate their claims across different types of jobs.
Okay, so Locksmith for London sounds like a strong contender for those urgent panic button situations. Fast, guarantees, broad service range. But what about, well, less frantic needs? Let's focus on Wandsworth again. What if you just need a spare key cut? Or, you've lost your car key. That's a whole different ballgame.
It absolutely is. And this brings up a good point. The sheer variety of services needed. Wandsworth seems to have options for key cutting, car keys, even just buying locks. Each is a bit different.
Right. So for just straightforward key cutting in Wandsworth, what pops up? I saw Timpson mentioned in the Southside Shopping Center.
Yeah, Timpson is a familiar name. The sources say they cut keys for virtually any purpose.
Yeah.
House, cabinets, windows.
Stuff.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And they offer fast service while you wait. Very convenient if you're already shopping. They also mention a lifetime guarantee on watch and car key batteries, which is interesting if not strictly locksmithing.
Okay, so a handy high street option. What about something maybe more specialized, an independent place?
Well, there's Oakley Locksmiths Ltd. On Replingham Road, described as a family-run business over 30 years' experience. That suggests real local know-how.
30 years is a long time. What do they offer?
A full key cutting service, and crucially, they do master key suites.
Oh, right. Like for offices or apartment blocks where one key opens multiple doors.
Exactly. That needs precision and expertise beyond just duplicating a house key. They're noted for knowledgeable staff, same-day service, and offering free quotations locally. Sounds like a place for more complex or bespoke key needs.
That makes sense. The difference between grabbing a quick spare and setting up a proper security system. Now, car keys, that's a modern nightmare, isn't it? Those fobs and transponders.
Oh, absolutely. They're complex little things now. For that, in Wandsworth, Autolocks Ltd. is highlighted. They call it a premium choice.
What makes them premium?
Their mobile service. They claim they can deliver replacement keys anywhere in Wandsworth within 30 minutes.
Wow, they come to you, even for a car key.
Yes. If you've lost your key, had it stolen, or it's damaged, they apparently have vans equipped to cut and program keys on the spot for lots of makes and models.
That's a game changer. No towing the car to a dealer.
Exactly. Saves time, money, and a huge amount of hassle compared to main dealers
Yeah.
who can be slow and expensive. They even give a contact number, 07946-705-894. Sounds incredibly useful for that specific, stressful situation.
Definitely one to keep in mind. Okay, last category. Just buying new locks. Maybe you want to upgrade or replace one yourself. Where in Wandsworth?
Two main options mentioned. First, Belton & Slade on Wandsworth High Street. It's described as a highly rated, long-established independent hardware store.
An old-school hardware shop. Love those.
Seems like it. Known for excellent customer service, a wide selection of hardware including locks and key duplication too. But critically, they offer trustworthy advice and even repair services.
So you get guidance, not just a product off the shelf.
Exactly. Help choosing the right lock, understanding security ratings, real expertise. Their number is 020-887-11,000.
Nice. And the other option?
B&Q Local on Garrett Lane. More of a mainstream DIY store experience.
Right.
They offer key cutting alongside a broad selection of lock security products, plus other services like Click plus Collect, paint mixing, open 7 days. So convenience and range, maybe less specialized advice than the independent place. Their number, 020-8874-3044.
So you've got choices depending on what you need, deep advice or one-stop convenience. Okay, pulling this all together, What's the big takeaway for someone needing a locksmith in these areas? It feels like step one is figuring out exactly what kind of help you need.
Absolutely. That's the core message, I think.
Yeah.
You have to understand your specific situation first. Are you locked out at 3 a.m., needing that super fast, guaranteed response like Locksmith for London offers?
Right? Or
Or are you planning ahead,
correct.
thinking about better security, maybe needing complex keys cut by a specialist like Oakley? Or facing that specific car key crisis where a mobile service like AutoLocks Ltd. Is ideal? This deep dive shows there are different tiers, different specialities. Urgent, reactive help versus planned, proactive security work. And the sources give us clear examples in Brixton and Wandsworth. We've seen transparency in pricing, evidence of experience, solid guarantees. These are the things you should look for.
Match the service to the problem and check those promises.
Precisely. It's about making an informed choice, not just grabbing the first number you find online.
Definitely. So whether it's that awful moment of panic being locked out, the annoyance of a lost car key, or you're thoughtfully deciding to upgrade your home security, knowing who does what, how fast they are, what they charge, and what they guarantee, that makes a huge difference. Hopefully you now feel a bit more equipped with these specifics from Brixton and Wandsworth.
And maybe a final thought to leave you with.
Yeah.
We live in a world where getting immediate, reliable help can feel like a luxury, right? And hidden costs are everywhere. So how much actual peace of mind comes from knowing those specific promises beforehand? Things like that 20-minute response, the no call-out fee, the 1-year guarantee. How much value is there in knowing that before you ever face the emergency? This dive really highlights the value of being prepared, of understanding what good service looks like, even for something as seemingly simple yet potentially disruptive as a problem with a lock or key.